What's going on, guys? I know it's been a long while, but shit. It's been out busy fishing. Just been out fishing and camping. But anyways, guys, just on my way home from work, and I was listening to the Pioneer album by Upchurch, and it got me really thinking about a lot of things. One of those things is Upchurch is one of the greatest artists ever. You know, at least ever since Elvis and Jonny Cash were around. His versatility, his lyricism, not just in his raps, but in his songs as well. The ones where he sings at, just his lyricism, how his songs are produced, you know, mixed and mashed together. It's just, you know, unheard of in today's industry, where you got artists, you know, that just throw shit together and call it good. They fucking half-ass it, you know. Upchurch fucking doesn't half-ass shit, dude. I mean, the guy made a fucking rap album in a fucking week, released it, and it debuted #1 over artists like King Von and Post Malone and Drake. You know, like, those guys are usually topping the charts. But fucking Upchurch comes in a fucking shed out in the fucking woods out there in Cheatham County, fucking wrote, recorded, produced a fucking rap album in 1 week. Debuted #1, and last I checked, it's still #1. And it's been a week since he released his album. That just goes to show you his work ethic, his dedication to just anything he does. I mean, you watch his videos, you watch just anything he does, even the stuff he puts on Instagram. Just see the quality and the effort he puts into everything. You know, I know sometimes when he raps, it just comes naturally to him. Music comes naturally to Upchurch. And that's why, you know, when other people talk shit about him, it pisses me off, you know. Like his parents, you know, I know I'd done a video on this topic already, and that video blew the fuck up. I think it's one of my most viewed videos I've ever recorded. It's currently now sitting at 22,000 fucking views, which blew my fucking mind. And thank you, by the way, guys, for that. That means the fucking world to me. I never thought when I started this channel that my videos would get that many views. Thank you. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But anyways, guys, yeah, fucking Upchurch, just, you know, his versatility is like unheard of, you know. And the reason why artists like Luke Combs, Chase Matthews, talk shit about Upchurch is, you know, because, you know, they can't match Upchurch's pace. They can't keep up with Upchurch, you know. For those of you who don't know, Chase Matthews he's a country artist. I wouldn't really call him a country artist, but an artist, I would say, that was signed to Hollywood Records, which is a record label that Upchurch had, and Upchurch, you know, helped him out. Upchurch gave him his own platinum F250 6.7 Power Stroke, which, if you guys haven't seen the truck market nowadays, a truck like that would be damn near $100,000. And plus, with all the work that Upchurch done to it, easily well over $100,000 truck. You know? And gave Upchurch his only motorcycle Upchurch had, just so this guy can go ride motorcycles, because Chase Matthews' motorcycle he had was a piece of shit. And Chase Matthews goes on and shit talks to Upchurch and fucking leaves him for a mainstream record label. And not only that, his best friend sexually assaulted a girl in Mississippi and got off the hook with it. And to make matters worse, that fucking girl was 13 years old. And Chase Matthews was cool with it. And like, that's fine, bro, that's fine, it's whatever. Had him starting his own County Lines video. And I heard that shit, it fucking pissed me the fuck off. I remember when Upchurch made that fucking video, it just fucking, I just feel my blood boiling. My body temperature started to raise. You know, I was getting fucking pissed. And it was part of the reason why I made that video, Dear Upchurch Part 2. 4 or 5 months ago. You know, especially when his mom bought all those houses in Upchurch's name. And I just could see the heartbreak, not just the stress, but the heartbreak Upchurch was going through. You know, like her own mother. You know, Lord help me if my parents were to ever do anything like that. Which I know they wouldn't, because they're not that type of people. But, you know, fucking, and for a lot of those guys that are just tuning in now and don't know who Upchurch is and why I like Upchurch's music and just respect him as a man, it's because, well, one, his values and my values align up, you know. And something that my dad preached heavily to me, my brother, my sister, is, you know, to be proud of who you are and be proud of where you came from, you know. And when you tell somebody you're going to do it, you fucking do it. You know, like your word is everything, you know. And Upchurch's, and the way Upchurch has been throughout his career, you know, he has not changed at all. He's the same crazy dirt bike riding, fucking beer drinking motherfucker he was when he fucking released his first ever album. Way back in 2015. And how I found out about Upchurch, I was with one of my friends. And we were in his truck, and he was playing some Upchurch, you know, and he played the Cheatham County album. I was like, oh, this is some good shit. And, you know, a guy rapping about the country. That's cool. Because growing up, I always wondered, because I liked rap music. And I was like, when I get older, I'm going to write music about the country, but make it rap. And ever since I was a little kid, that's what I would say, you know, because I always liked rap music because, you know, my uncles, that's what they played. And so I liked it. And then, you know, I was in high school. My buddy introduced me to Upchurch, and we were riding on his truck, blasting Upchurch. And at the time, I didn't have an iPod or a phone, so I had no way of accessing his music. So, you know, fast forward 3 years, and my buddy passes away from suicide, and I get the news, and it fucking breaks my heart. I'm laying in bed that night, contemplating doing it myself. And then I just, you know, I was going to go send out a suicide letter, but through text to all my friends and stuff. And before I did, I was like, yo, I went on the YouTube for whatever reason. Instead of going to Snapchat or going to my note app on my iPhone, I went on the YouTube, and first song that was up there was Come and Get It by Upchurch. And the intro of the song says, you know, copying somebody, you know, that's not real shit. Doing things your own way, that's real shit. And that really just stuck with me, and it really just gave me that power to pull through that time in my life, and, you know, really gave myself the power to, you know, push through. And because I was at a very dark place in my life at that time. I was at the worst mental health I ever was, and my dad and I were kind of having some issues there, and I was having issues at work, and just issues all over, because my girlfriend and I at the time were on the verge of breaking up. And so I was an emotional mess then, and just Upchurch's that song stuck with me, and main reason why I'm still here today making this video. As long as I fucking live, I'll be supporting Upchurch and supporting him, listening to his music, you know, and making videos like this. You know, and honestly, I just really can't understand why people don't respect him. I always feel like they have to talk shit about him. You know, I just can't understand it. You know, everyone just stabbing him in the back, you know, especially his own fucking family. That I just don't understand that, period, with anyone. Like, why would you do that? You know, especially with all the things that happened with all the girls that he dated in the past, with like Nicole Arbor and Katie Noel, to name a few. Those two are the main ones that really fucked him over. If you guys don't know what happened, if you guys want to know who Nicole Arbor is. She's like some, I guess, actress or something from Canada. Her and Upchurch dated like maybe 2 months, maybe. And Katie Noel, she's another, I guess you can say, country rapper. She's not really that great. She had one good song, and that was with Upchurch, Hey Boy, Hey Girl. And she had only 2 good songs, and that was with Upchurch, which was Hey Boy, Hey Girl, which was her first #1 song ever. And the song she did with Adam Calhoun called Raise Hell. And those 2 songs were bangers. And then she made this false claim that Upchurch sexually assaulted her and, you know, left Upchurch at home by himself while she went to hang out with her ex, and never texted Upchurch or nothing, and just, you know, completely fucked him over. Which, you know, during that time I was like, fuck this shit. Pissed me the fuck off. So yeah, there you go, guys. I won't keep you guys too long. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. But don't worry, guys. Reactions will be coming soon. Should have some out. I have like 7 right now in the works. But stay tuned, guys. Reactions will be coming soon. Let me know in the comments below what I should react to next. We got some Adam Calhoun coming and some Tom McDonald coming. So I know if you guys have wanted me to react to those guys, don't worry, their music is coming too. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get in. The sun's shining right in my eyes. But anyways, hope you guys have a good evening. Catch y'all later. Peace.